right. I don't know where to start. We're gonna try. My name is Raina Basil, and this is my very first YouTube video. Now, I am a manager at Big Run Wolf Ranch in Lockport, Illinois, and my father is actually the owner and the president of Big Run Wolf Ranch. He's been doing this for over 30 years now, and I am only 22, so this means that I have been surrounded by wildlife my whole entire life. Now, what Big Run Wolf Ranch is an educational facility that specializes in the education of North American wildlife. So pretty much how the ranch all started was from my father being inspired as a young kid from reading Jack London's stories Call of the Wild and White Fang. He was just so fascinated at his portrayal of wolves and how they were these survival machines. So eventually he wanted to work with them as he got older, so he started working with wolf hybrids, which are wolf dogs. Eventually, after applying for his USDA federal license, after going under inspections, he eventually got his USDA federal license and was able to start obtaining wolves. So at the ranch, we have a USDA federal license, which allows us to have and obtain all of these animals. Some of these animals are apex predators, and they are not domestic animals. None of these animals here are domestic. There's a very big difference between domestic and tame. Just because these animals are familiar with us, they've grown up around us, doesn't mean that they've lost their wild instincts. So you do have to have respect when dealing with any of these animals here at the ranch. We have a bunch of different species of wildlife, but we are called Big Run Wolf Ranch, so I'll start with the wolves first. So we have Zeus and Shanoa, which are our gray timber wolves. Now, gray timber wolves are where all wolves come from. All the different colors that you see, they all come from the gray wolf. Now, the gray wolf was found throughout North America. However, they were eradicated, so you only find them wild in a few states now. Now, at the ranch, we also have black British Columbian timber wolves, which typically come from around Western Canada. They're all black. They'll typically get a white star on their chest, and then they get frosted white toes. And then also at the ranch, we have a very rare type of wolf, which is Ellie. She is our Arctic wolf. She comes from Ellesmere Island, hence her name is Ellie. We have a bunch of the British Columbians at our facility because they're personally one of my favorites, and they're also my father's favorite subspecies of wolf. We have JJ and Sika, we have Zeke and Canuck, and then we have our yearling whose name is Luna. Now, along with all the wolves, we also have Kuma, and Kuma is our big black bear. He was actually a rescue 23 years ago. Now, that's something I can get into in another video because it's kind of a long story. But along with him, we also have Charlie. Charlie is our mountain lion, cougar, or a puma. Kind of just depends on where you're from, what you call them. And then along with him, we also have Shere Khan, and Shere Khan is our Siberian tiger. I know I said earlier that we specialize in North American wildlife. No, tigers are not very North American. However, we wanted a big cat to educate people on because Charlie, our cougar, is actually considered a small cat. Now, those are all of our big guys. So we do have small animals that we educate people on too. So we have Elroy, who's our striped skunk. We have Oscar the opossum. And then we have Lenny and Squiggy, which are our raccoons. We have Hal, who is our groundhog. And then we have Mahala and Miwok, which are our coyotes. And then we also do have Harley, who is our horse. And we actually have a miniature Sicilian donkey named Tiamo. And then we also just have a bunch of birds, chickens, ducks, turkeys, guinea hens just running amok on the ranch. So there's a lot of animals to be taken care of, and it can be a lot of work, but it's also very, very rewarding getting to work up close with these beautiful animals and being able to know enough about them that you can educate people on them and get other people excited about them as well. Now, I know I'm in this world of wildlife, so I have a little bit different perspective. I've grown up around these animals. I obviously know about these animals, but sometimes when we do our educational programs, whether we're going to a school or whether people come to our facility, it always blows my mind how little people know about our wildlife sometimes. But that's exactly why I'm here. That's exactly why I'm making this video, is so I can educate people about our wildlife that we coexist with. Maybe we don't coexist with a tiger, at least where I'm from. Still get people excited about these animals and want to know more and want to learn about them, want to help them. So that is why I'm making this very first video. I hope by watching this video you guys have a better understanding of what Big Run Wolf Ranch is and what it is that we do. Hopefully you're inspired enough, if you're close enough, to come out and visit us. All that information is on our website. It's on our Facebook as well. The ranch is also on Instagram, and I am as well, for my own personal photos of the ranch. I'll put all that information in the description, and hopefully you guys can come out and you can check our animals out and learn all about them.